Hi everyone, I'm back with another project. This is a design team project for Mind Barretty, and this is using the Garden Party Kit, which is part of her garden collection, and that includes Rustic Garden, Jane's Garden, and of course Garden Party. This kit prints out at 5x7. Included with it are 10 pages and 2 ephemera sheets. And I'm going to walk you through it. I have chosen to do a little bit of a different binding for this one. Rather than sewn in, I've chosen to just use some seam binding for attaching it together. I've used one of the beautiful papers for the front and another for the back here. And I've just attached a little tag here just for a little bit of interest. And let me take you inside. I have used a variety of papers in addition to those that come with the kit. And on the inside, front and back covers, I've just, this is another printable, I can't remember where I got it, but it just really goes well with this kit. And I have printed out the pages to include in the journal, and I've also printed them smaller to use as journaling cards. And then I printed other sheets that I've cut into pockets and various tuck spots and so on. So let me take you through it. This is some vintage ledger paper that I have that I thought went really well with this kit. A little journaling card that I've reduced in page that I've reduced in size, and then just a couple of other things that I've included. This kit is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, you really don't need to do anything with this. You could just use the pages the way they are, and you've got a beautiful journal. I've also included some avocado dyed paper, and I have reinforced all of the holes either with hole reinforcers. You can kind of see them here that I've cut out myself with some washi, or with just some paper that I've used. So this avocado paper I have made into a pocket. I've cut out a little tag from some of the paper, and this is one of my vintage French tags, and then just this postcard envelope with a little tag in it. Added a little bit of trim. So you can see here I've just added some of the vintage ledger paper to reinforce the holes, and I've done a little bit of stamping. This bag and this inventory tag are both from A Tattered Dream on Etsy, and I'm going to list that shop below. I've added a printable here to the bag, a doily, and I've used throughout a few of the Tim Holtz Botanical ideology collection, and that's this pack here. And I've added another printable paper that I had that I thought went well with this kit. A little bit of music paper here, a little bit of stamping. The kit is just absolutely stunning. I think this is my favorite page. Just kind of the collaging, the colors, it's beautiful. And I've added a small bag here. Again, this is from A Tattered Dream. I've added a little bit of doily, a little bit of stamping. I've added an offcut of some paper that I've used a little bit further on, just as a journaling spot. And then this is a Spanish flashcard from A Tattered Dream. Little lace pocket here, another of the pages that I've reduced in size for a journaling spot, and then just one of my favorite images that I've included as a journaling spot. It's beautiful. And another of the Tim Holtz Botanicals, and I've just cut apart one of the pages, and I've added it here as a tuck spot. This page set I have made into a pocket, and I have another layaway tag there from A Tattered Dream. And this is a vintage pink receipt that I have just scanned and added. Just for a bit of interest here, I backed it with some of my favorite pink ledger paper. This is an envelope that I've just cut down and added. I've done a bit of stamping and I've added this tag that I've just added a little bit of decoration to, and this comes with the kit as well. On the back, I have backed it with one of the pages from the kit, added a little sheer bag, and then this little postcard that I thought went well. More stamping. Now, isn't that beautiful? This kit is really, I just can't say it enough, it really is absolutely beautiful. And so you get 10 of these double spreads. So you can cut them apart as I have, or you can just leave them together, fold them over to make your kit, or your journal. I've added an envelope here with a bit of trim and a belly band on the back, and a top tuck spot with a couple of journaling tags, and a little bit of embellishment there, and another notes card, and this is one of the journaling cards that comes in the kit. And I've included an envelope here and more paper on the back just as the reinforcer. This is another page that I've cut down to a pocket, and this is a vintage piece of ephemera that I have that I thought went well, and a vintage receipt printable here with another of the pages reduced in size, and I've just put that on the front of a craft bag and just added a tag that I've made. Here I've clipped on with a rusty paper clip this payroll envelope that is available at A Tattered Dream on Etsy, and I've included another journaling card, and then this journaling card that I've made, I've done a bit of stamping and added a little tag here and a rusty safety pin. And some ledger paper here with a bit of stamping and another tag that I've cut out from the paper. And more avocado dyed paper here with more of the vintage ledger paper and a bit of stamping. And this is an envelope that I've added. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is such an easy kit to work with. This is a pocket that is included with the kit and one of the beautiful tags that comes on the ephemera page. And then another tag from A Tattered Dream. This is the alterations tag, and I've included a rusty safety pin, some tags, some lace. And then on the opposite side I have a little pocket here. I've done a bit of fussy cutting and just another tag. I think this is my favorite spread. So my favorite collage here, one of the tags that comes in the kit, I've reduced the cover image here to a journaling tag size. And then I've added one of these CD envelopes. Those are available at A Tattered Dream. And inside I have glued to the back of it some of the vintage ledger so that it has a bit of interest if there's nothing in the envelope. And more of the beautiful papers from the collection. And there we go. So that is this journal. You can see that it is a bit difficult to work with. If you were actually going to use this journal, you'd probably want to switch these out for binder rings until you were finished using it, and then you could tie it back up, just because it does get a bit difficult to turn it. This journal is available in my Etsy shop. I will link that below. And I want to thank Sophie for asking me to do this project for Mind Barretty. I have really enjoyed working with this kit. I've linked the shop below, and I will see you next time. Thanks.